Yes, people, welcome back to the Red Zone. I'm AJ, and this is all your Manchester United sports, entertainment, and news updates. This is your match reaction video for the game between our Manchester United and Brentford. It finished Man United 1, Brentford 0. We're going to talk about the result, touch on a couple of performances, and obviously go through what it means going forward and what we've got coming up next. Yeah, so let's get into it. First thing we could say is we needed a response from the team, really. Wasn't a major response, but we got the victory. That's the main thing. Sometimes you have to squeeze them. We keep saying it, do you know what I'm saying? Don't matter whether you win by an inch or a mile. Could be 1-0, could be 7-0, like the 7-Up Cup, but you still get the same 3 points for it, and that's what we needed to get. What can we say about the performance? Realistically, the first half was a lot better than what we've seen recently, especially in the last game. They showed intensity, desire. They showed a bit of fight. Do you know what I mean? Like they actually wanted to put the last performance, put it right. That sustained for like the first half. The second half, obviously it dipped. The game was a lot more closer. And obviously we're hanging on for the 1-0 win. I wouldn't say hanging on like desperately, but you know, you could see that the second goal really wasn't coming. You just don't want to drop more points, you know what I'm saying? So we just have to keep the 1-0 and try and keep the clean sheet, which they did. So you have to be thankful for that, really. Yeah, Rashford with the goal in the first half. Good finish as it come to him. Really good knockdown from Sabitzer, who had a good game as well. Yeah, he keeps rolling on, he keeps scoring. Another good finish, another celebration. What can you say? When you think he's had a bad game, he comes back and he scores another goal, and that's what he's got to do. That's what the type of player he's turning into now. I said it before, he's turning into a stat padder. And when you're a stat padder, you have to hit them stat pads. Do you know what I'm saying? Whether it be a goal, whether it be assist, you have to do something. And Rashford's doing that regularly, so you can't really complain because it's not coming from anywhere else like that. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what we're lacking. But yeah, on the whole, like I said, the first half, they showed the intensity, the battled, you know what I'm saying, showed some fight, and it just dipped in the second half. It was like two completely different performances. And I can only put that down to one thing, and that's just fatigue. And that's the amount of games that we're being asked to play in such a short space of time. Bear in mind we had the break for the World Cup as well. And just our squad depth, the squad depth's just shocking. Do you know what I'm saying? And obviously we've got injuries as well. Just ain't helping the case at all. Casemiro out, Eriksen out, Martial in and out, mostly out. Garnacho as well, injured now. So it's kind of everything all accumulating into the one problem, and that's what we've got, and that's the fact that the legs are running out of the team at this point in the season. And to be honest with you, it's not the time you want legs to be running out. This is why we needed squad depth. This is why ETH needed to be backed in the January window. Do you know what I'm saying? Not bringing in a loan signing from Burnley. We needed midfielders. We needed a defender. We definitely needed a striker. But the striker we got just ain't hitting the heights that we were hoping. Do you know what I mean? But with everything we got going on, the lads have just got to keep going, keep pushing, keep fighting till the end. Bruno Fernandes, again, another 90 minutes all over the park. Played the most minutes from any outfield player in Europe. I'm pretty sure he's beating the goalkeepers as well. So that's the kind of fight we need and desire, and especially coming from the captain on the pitch, that's what you want to see. Yeah, like I say, apart from the Rashford goal, we didn't really create that many more chances. The first half we had some shots, some pop shots, but nothing major. Do you know what I'm saying? Even when we had control of the game, it wasn't really dissecting their defence or anything like that. It was more middle of the park, pushing towards their box. Not really the creativeness there, not really the runs you needed. The defence, you can't really fault the defence, you know what I'm saying? Leacher, Varane, Shaw, even Dalot, they all had solid games. Kept a clean sheet. That's all you can ask for. David De Gea again, keeps a goal out, saves the one-on-one. Pretty sure he made another decent save as well. So you can't fault the defence. It just lies on the midfield and the attack, because we haven't got that fight in the midfield, that control that we need. And obviously, apart from Rashford scoring goals up top, we haven't got no one. Weghorst's just not doing it. So realistically, everything's falling on the defence. This is why we're going through games, scraping them 1-0, 2-1s, things like that. I think like the only flurries we really had is in the Europa League. So it's got to be, we need improvement at the top of the pitch, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, we've got Martial, who's coming back, which is a bonus if he can stay fit till the end of the season. Casemiro will be back after the Everton game. Hopefully that can bring some more solidity into the midfield. Eriksen's just started training again, so hopefully we'll see him in the next few weeks. We just need to get bodies back. Do you know what I'm saying? Because we've got a few fights coming before the end of the season. We've got the Europa League, we're still in the FA Cup, and obviously we're looking over our shoulder now for the top 4 battle. That win put us 3 points clear of Tottenham. Obviously we've got a game in hand as well, but you can't take that for granted. We've got to keep on winning. We've definitely got to win the next 2 or 3 games just to make sure we solidify that top 4 place. You know what I'm saying? We can't really watch what Newcastle are doing at the minute. It's in our own hands, and we just have to keep winning games. Yeah, we touched on a couple of the players. McTominay, you heard what I said the other day about McTominay in the game against Brentford as well. Did absolutely fuck all. And he got started again. I'm not sure if Fred's ill or something, or if ETH is seeing something in training, but he gave him the chance again. He did absolutely fuck all. Actually, he had a shot, a pop shot on the edge of the box in the first half that ballooned over. Maybe we should give him a new 5-year deal because of that, because I know some of the people just jump on his dick after everything he does. But now he did fuck all again. This is why we need Casemiro, and we need Eriksen back in that midfield. Yeah, that's about it really for the game. It's not too much to talk about. Like I say, it's pretty dull, especially the second half. But I can't really moan at the players. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the amount of games they're playing, the amount of running they're having to do, it's obviously catching up on them. But we just take the W and we just move. We keep moving. Like I say, the next 3 games are important in the Premier League, because if we could take 9 points from the next 3 games, then I'm pretty sure we'll be there or thereabout. Do you know what I mean? But we can't afford no slip-ups, not with Tottenham just 3 points behind us. Yeah. One thing I will say is I did touch on it, and that's the fact of the bodies. Now, obviously, in the summer, we need to see a different change. I don't even know what's going on with the sale of the club yet. Glazers are fucking around as they normally do. But come summer, whether they're still in charge or whether it's Sir Jim Radcliffe or whether it's the Qatari bidders, they've got to back him, you know. We've got to have an overhaul of this squad. There's 5 or 6 players that need to go out. So then you've got to fill those 5 or 6 positions. And bear in mind, we're still probably 3 or 4 players short as it is now. So I can't see it, but realistically, if we need to carry on the development in the way that we're doing and we want to push on, there's got to be at least 8 signings that come in over this summer, and we've got to get a striker in. I don't care whether it's Osimhen, I don't care whether it's João Felix. We've got to get a striker in. Harry Kane obviously been mentioned. I'm not a fan of that, but Harry Kane will score goals. We just need to get goals into this team, because that's all we're lacking. The defence on that's solid every game. We're just lacking the goals. Yeah, so that's about that. You let us know as well, guys, what you thought of the performance, the result. Let us know in the comments any individual player ratings, anything you want to say about any players, just get that in the comments, along with any shout outs as well. We'll read those out in the next video. And the next game for us is Saturday lunchtime, and we're playing Everton at home in the Premier League. You know what you're going to get from Everton, especially with Shaw and Dyche. They're going to be solid, hard to break down. and they're going to be physical. So we're going to have to go out there and match that. ETH is going to have to come with a game plan, and we need to take the 3 points, you know what I'm saying? And then we roll into the Europa League next Thursday, quarterfinals against Sevilla. Games just coming thick and fast, man. This is what I'm talking about. The players need to find a boost from somewhere. Yeah, so we'll have the match reaction video for you on Sunday for the game against Everton. Before I go, also want to read a comment, and this comment is coming from NJC85. Big up yourself, bro. I know you like to always get interactive with the channel, and we appreciate it. And he says, hopefully, he's just took a play from my book, you know what I mean? I couldn't agree more with him. He's saying hopefully we're going to see big changes in the summer, and especially in midfield, and that's exactly what we need, bro. We need spending. ETH needs backing. We need to bring in a couple forward players. We definitely need a midfield player, maybe two, a defender, and we're gonna have to see what's happening with the right back position as well. So yeah, agree with you there, bro. Make sure you keep watching, make sure you keep interacting. Big respect to you. And I want to say a big thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to give us a like, don't forget to subscribe. Also turn on your notification bell so you know when we've uploaded our latest video. Don't forget to go and follow us on Instagram as well for a load of daily content. That's at the bottom of the screen now, and the link is in the video description. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Peace.